coronavirus keeping us all inside, there is no better time to make your own desserts. My favorite dessert are brownies, from scratch, of course. So, I'm going to be teaching you guys with 3 simple steps how to make brownies from scratch. You're going to need ingredients, and I'm going to teach you how to put them together, and then we'll pop them in the oven and get them out together too. So, starting with the ingredients, you're going to need butter, 4 eggs, vanilla extract, flour, cocoa powder, oil, and sugar. Okay, so to begin, you are going to want to get your butter. We're starting, we're going in, but it's okay. Your white sugar, your brown sugar, okay, and your oil. You're just gonna whisk this part together, and you're gonna get somewhat of a clumpy mix. So you're gonna end up with something that looks a little bit like that. It's kind of crumbly right now, but we're gonna add 4 eggs. So the eggs actually act like a kind of glue. The egg yolks contain lipids, and that gives the batter the flavor and the color. And the egg whites contain albumin, which is a protein that acts like the glue part whenever you bake it. So for the dry ingredients, you're going to sift them off into a separate bowl, and I have my friend here, Bryson, who is going to help. Next, we're going to do the cocoa powder. When you do the cocoa powder, you're going to get these like clumps, and we are just going to press them through with a like little spoon, just so you don't miss out on your ingredients. Okay. So what the sifting actually does is it makes it smaller into smaller pieces and finer pieces so that you can mix the dry ingredients together first before putting them in the bowl. Now we're going to add the dry ingredients to the wet ingredients, and for cake and stuff you have to do it slowly, but we're just going to do it fast because I don't care. I can't add that part in, but that's okay. We'll just... Now what you're going to do is you're just going to fold the dry ingredients into the wet ingredients. But be careful not to overmix, or else it'll cause air bubbles in your batter, which will give the brownies more of a cake feeling rather than a fudgy feeling, which is what we're going for.
Extract. I'm just gonna dump that in there.
I forgot to add the vanilla extract, but you can add it now, so we're just gonna do that. YOLO. Okay, so now that our batter looks like this, we are going to go ahead and spray our pan and get it ready to put in the oven. I'm using a 9x14 inch, and it makes the brownies thinner. But if you want to use a smaller pan, you can get bigger brownies. Now that we've spread the batter out, we're going to put it in the oven for 23 minutes.
Bryson said.
Okay, the brownies are done. So I'm getting them out with 2 because they're kind of heavy. And yeah.
Steam.
Now that the brownies are out of the oven, they're going to take about 15 minutes to cool. And while you're home bored, go ahead and make you some. From getting the ingredients together to putting it all together and finally getting it out of the oven, it all takes about 45 minutes. So don't let this coronavirus get you down, and stay safe.